I just walked through the door with this Novritsch SSG11. It's supposed to be jam-packed full of features. Let's unbox it, let's open it up, and look at it together. And my first impression, this box is heavy. I hope the sniper rifle isn't that heavy. And I got my rifle at Tactical Airsoft Supply in Salt Lake City, and I just want to say thanks to those guys for their friendship, their sponsorship, and calling me first when this came in the truck. So it looks like I did get 3 FPS rings. I got the online guide, I got the rifle, the dejamming rod, but at first I didn't think this thing came with a magazine, but it does. Right here, the magazine is in the rifle. This rifle is not as heavy as it felt like in the box. It's actually not bad. It's a little bit heavier than my A3 and my A1, but it's not so bad. Cocking it back, smooth. This is the 2.8 Joule one, so that pullback was a little bit rough. So let's check the compression. Compression does sound good. It's this nice TDC right here on the top. It's not on the side, so I'm not going to bump it. And also moving it around, it's got a lot of resistance to it, so I don't think I'm going to accidentally bump this anytime soon. Looking closely at the stock, it does expand a little bit. As a matter of fact, it has 3 different settings that you can use it with. The grip here is smooth and really basic, but I do see some hex bolts on it, so my guess is that you could probably change the grip here to something a little bit grippy. Unfortunately, the safety is still right next to the bolt handle. So I've already developed the habit of whenever I cycle the bolt is to take my thumb and push that safety up just to make sure that it's turned off. I'll be honest, I don't like that bolt pull very much. I wish it was a little bit more angled off to the side. As you can see, it's really flush up against the rifle. I guess that's kind of nice because it's going to prevent you from like hooking it on a branch or a tree or maybe on a root as I'm crawling on the ground. It has a 13-slot Picatinny rail on the top, and this is a true closed bolt design. There is nothing. You can't see the cylinder, you can't see the piston, you can't see anything. It's one solid unit. The magazine well is also recessed, so I thought it was going to be difficult taking these out with my gloves on the field. However, these magazines have a hidden feature in them, and I'll get to that here in a second. Have you ever been playing an airsoft game and you're not sure if your rifle is cocked or not? Check this out. Right here on the very back of the bolt, when I cock it, this little red indicator comes out to let me know that my rifle is cocked. It doesn't let you know whether there's a BB in the chamber or not, just that it's cocked. And whenever you pull the trigger, that little red dot is recessed back into the bolt. That is one nice feature. Let's take a close look at this magazine. It's supposed to hold 58 rounds. What's really nice is right here above the finger grip to pull it out, there is a little hole so that you can put a little spring in there to help you pull this out of the rifle when it's empty. Comparing the size of this magazine to a standard SSG10 magazine, they are identical. You hold them up against each other and you can't tell any difference. The only difference is this SSG10 magazine holds 28 rounds and the SSG11 holds 58 rounds. This is my SSG10 A1, and to my surprise, this magazine fits perfectly. Whether it feeds or not, I don't know. My rifle, the SSG11 I have here, is set up for .49 gram BBs. This is set up for a full thrust, so I'm not going to be able to test it. This magazine is double stacked and it's supposed to hold 58 rounds. Let's see. This is a double stacked magazine. I actually have it filled up right now with .12 bright orange BBs. I'm going to empty it into this empty bottle here. And now I'm going to count them and let's see if there really is 58. So here's 20, 40, 50, 55, 4 left over. That's a total of 59 BBs in this magazine. This is supposed to be a 2.8 Joule rifle, but as everybody knows, sniper rifles, the hop-up really affects the output. I'm not sure what the hop-up is set right now, and I'm not going to mess with it, but let's test it 3 times, see what we get. All right, I got 2.72 joules. That's kind of up there. I got 2.68 joules. And finally the last shot for you guys. I'm showing 2.7 joules, and actually on this one the FPS is 344.8. Let's talk about the quick change spring option that's in this rifle. The first thing you want to do is take out any and all magazines. Make sure that there's no BB in the gun. The best way to do that is just cock it, shoot it, and then double check your cocking indicator to make sure that your rifle's not cocked. Now to take the cylinder out, all you have to do is right here in front of the trigger, there's a little lever. You just grab that and you pull it down and your cylinder slides right out. Right here in the front, there is a fake magazine holder that's there. Your rifle comes with a little piece to slide in there. On the front of that little fake magazine are two little nibs that fit in the holes of the nozzle. Mine's new, so it's a little tight. You can undo the nozzle using this tool. Pull out your piston, pull out your spring, and your spring guide. Something I noticed inside this cylinder, there is another rod that your spring guide fits on. So basically your spring guide has a guide. Now that you have your spring guide off, you can add your FPS rings or whatever, but there is a trick to putting this all back together. Let me show you. So to put it back together, just put your spring in your spring guide, slide it into place, put your nozzle back on. Now the trick is this. When you put your bolt back in your gun, you're going to need to grab and hold that lever in front of the trigger to get it to slide all the way in. Now on the Novritsch website, once you have this slid in, you take that lever, you pull it forward, and it locks your bolt in place and you can shoot it again. But you can't. It's still loose. What you have to do is take your bolt and flip it all the way up. Once it's flipped all the way up, you can reach inside here in front of the trigger and you can lock it in place. And now you can cock it and play again. Just don't forget that step. 58 rounds in the magazine and a little hole just right there at the finger grip to allow you to pull this magazine out. That's pretty sweet. This rifle has a 3-place adjustable stock. It has a 13-slot Picatinny rail, a TDC, completely closed bolt design. It has a charge indicator and quick change spring capability. I would say that Novritsch is right. This rifle is a game changer, totally innovative. People ask me all the time, which is your favorite sniper rifle? And my honest answer is always the last one that I bought. So this SSG11 is probably going to be my favorite. I also have a video that explains those FPS rings, and you'll find that video right here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe. This is Shreq, over and out.